This is Jerry with Jerry's Retirement Wisdom. I've been to the Dollar Tree today and I found some items with which to make some fishing hacks. If you stick around the end, I'll show you why I bought a couple of these clamps. It'll help you if you're kayak fishing. Why don't you come along?
Dollar Tree fishing hack number 1.
I spotted these at the Dollar Tree. They're Santa Claus noses. They're $1.50 a piece. And as soon as I saw them, I thought, I've got a perfect idea for those, and it has nothing to do with Christmas. You turn them on and they blink like this. My thought was, if I take the guidepost to my boat trailer, and then I just take one of these noses and I fasten it to my trailer guidepost, then I just push the button and I've got a flashing red light on my guidepost. So after dark, if I'm backing up my boat trailer, whether I'm parking it or I'm bringing my boat out of the water or whatever, I put these on my guideposts and turn them on. I'll be able to see in the dark. So for $1.50 each, that's a pretty neat boat trailer hack from a Dollar Tree.
Dollar Tree fishing hack number 2.
Well, this time of year the Dollar Tree sells loads of these decorative tins. What you can do with a tin, you can open that tin up. We're going to take a piece of pool noodle that's a couple lengths of that width of that tin. And we're going to slit our pool noodle down the side. I'm going to turn it over, and we're going to do the same thing on the other side. That makes this. We'll take our tin, figure out how wide it is, and cut ourselves some pieces of that pool noodle the width of our tin. Okay. We've got our pool noodle pieces the right width. Now we'll figure out their placement in our tin. That's going to be perfect. Now what we'll do, we'll just take a hot glue gun and put some hot glue on our pool noodle pieces, and we're going to mount them with the curved side up. Do that for all three. Finally, the third one. There you go. So the pool noodle pieces hot glued inside. Now we've made ourselves a hook box or a lure box. So for $1.50 tin and a little piece of pool noodle, we made ourselves a pretty nice little hook box. And that's going to hold up and not get crushed anywhere around the boat or if you're carrying it down to the lake shore. Easy fishing hack from the Dollar Tree.
Dollar Tree fishing hack number 3.
It can be concerning when you're carrying around your fishing pole, or one of the grandkids is, when there's a lure on there that has a couple treble hooks on it. Someone might grab that and get injured or stuck. So I come up with this. This is a silicone pot holder from the Dollar Tree. And what we can do with this is, with some minor modification, I think we can make a nice guard for those treble hooks. So what we're going to do is come out here on this end. If we roll this up a little bit, we can see that all we have to do is cut ourselves a slit here. On the end, we'll make it a little bigger. Okay, and that makes us a lock. So we take our treble lure. We wrap this around. We bring the piece that we cut through there, and now we've got that locked in place. Now if somebody grabs this, they're going to be grabbing a hold of a silicone pot holder. They're not going to be grabbing that treble hook. So it's an easy fishing hack from a Dollar Tree. They're only $1.50.
Dollar Tree fishing hack number 4.
I like to tie up leader line in advance, and to do that, it helps to have everything organized so I can just sit and put those together without digging through tackle boxes and whatnot. I found this artist palette at the Dollar Tree, and I thought, you know what, that'll be real handy to help me organize all the pieces I need when I'm putting one of these together. So for $1.50 I picked up an artist palette, easy fishing hack from a Dollar Tree.
Dollar Tree fishing hack number 5.
If you've ever damaged a pole by tossing it in the back of your truck or even up in your SUV and having something pinch it or land on it or whatever, you know how disheartening that can be. And unfortunately, rod socks, they do a nice job of keeping your line from being tangled, but they don't really protect your pole from being damaged from something that has some weight to it. So what you can do though, instead of spending a lot on a rod sock, just go to the Dollar Tree and pick up a foam noodle or a pool noodle. Slit that noodle end to end all the way down. Helps to have a sharp blade on your razor blade knife. Okay, just feed your rod onto that pool noodle, and the reason you slit it is once you get down to the larger end of the rod and those eyes, it makes it hard to get it down through there if it's not slit. Then also, where you have an eye in your rod, you can take your razor blade knife, and where you have that eye, just go ahead and slit that a little bit. It does two things. It gives some relief to the strain on your eye, and it also holds that noodle from slipping off. So there you have it. For $1.50 you pick up yourself a foam noodle from the Dollar Tree and slit it end to end, and you made yourself a rod case. Easy fishing hack from a Dollar Tree.
Dollar Tree fishing hack number 6.
I've seen people use all kinds of things to lock the tongue of their trailer onto the ball on their vehicle. I've seen nuts and bolts, sticks, wire, all kinds of things. Well, I was walking through the Dollar Tree and I spotted this. This is a padlock, but the thing I liked about it was it's rather long. If you've ever tried to use a regular lock on a tongue, you know that that doesn't work very well because of the curvature in a regular lock. So I spotted this one and I thought, you know what, that might be just perfect for locking the trailer tongue. If you have the right kind of lock, it's really not very hard to lock the tongue of the trailer. The key's having something long enough to fit through here that's not curvy so that it won't feed through. You have a nice easy trailer lock. And no, it's not a big theft deterrent, but a lot of times you don't really need to worry about theft. You just need to worry about it coming off the ball when you're headed down the road. So, easy fishing trailer hack from the Dollar Tree.
Dollar Tree fishing hack number 7.
I picked these up at the Dollar Tree. They're called spring clamps. They're $1.50 each. And my thought with these was, for a kayaker, you can take one of these spring clamps. It's got a small hole here in the back, but we can make that a little bigger. Let's make it a 1/4 inch. Now, take a bit of paracord and we'll tie that onto our clamp. Just make a simple bowline knot. It'll probably hold as well as any knot we could use. Now there's a couple of options here. You can go to the other end of your paracord and we can take a carabiner and we can tie our paracord off to the other end like this. Cinch that down. Now, you can hook this to your kayak, and if you're out somewhere and you want to anchor off, you just use your clamp and clamp off to a branch there by the lake or pond or whatever you're on. Another option on this end would be to drill our second clamp, put a hole in it and tie our paracord to that, and you'd have a clamp on either end, and that'd give you options to clamp to your kayak or loop the paracord around something on your kayak and then affix 2 clamps to a piece of brush or limb or whatever. So those are 2 pretty good options for anchoring your kayak, and all you need is to spend $1.50 each for these spring clamps. And then if you want carabiners, you can get a couple of those at the Dollar Tree for $1.50, and paracord comes packaged for $1.50. So you got lots of options at the Dollar Tree for tying off your kayak. It's an easy fishing hack.
Jerry's retirement wisdom.
This has been Jerry with Jerry's Retirement Wisdom. I hope you like the fishing hacks that I put together for you today. If you like my videos, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. If you'd like to see some more of my videos, just click right there. We'll see you next time.